Well, you'd have to think now that Essendon will go on and win this game. They lead by 16 points. They've kicked 8 of the last 9 goals in the game, and Denham gets it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell again. Very important in the structure of the Essendon team. Seacamp attacked the footy, then went for the torpedo punt. It's a wobbler up towards full forward. Gary Lyon, there's no one home. Can he hit the distance? He gets back onto his right foot, kicks for goal, and hits the post. 6 goals, 3 to the Melbourne captain. Just when they could have done with a goal, they trail by 15 points. 4 minutes left, and Neil Baum watching as his Demons go down the drain for the 2nd week in a row after looking in a commanding position last week against North, and today they led by 30 points at one stage in the 3rd term. The kick-in has found Chris Danaher 50 metres from the Melbourne goal. Danaher kicks high and long out towards the wing. In front, Alessio, key player in the game, Stephen Alessio. 20th possession coming up, 21st possession coming up, and 2 very important goals to the big fellow. He kicks towards the half-forward position. At the back, Lamprell, it's punched away. Rebounds, only as far as Fraser. Farmer couldn't take the ball with him, and it's locked in there by the Essendon forwards, and the umpire will bounce. Mercury and Lovell exchanging a few pleasantries. Not much for the Melbourne player to smile about. Tingay, Brett Lovett, fairly quiet. Dyson leaves it behind, but he's got time to recover his position. Hooks the kick across his left shoulder, inside 50 metres. Punched away by O'Connor, who's been a key player, going back against David Dietz in the 2nd half of the game, and doing well in that position for the Essendon side.
Well, Melbourne have played particularly well, and winning's a habit, and so is losing. Now, Melbourne have put in 3 good performances, except for the fact maybe a last quarter effort, but let's hope that they don't start a losing habit, because they're better than what they're showing.
O'Donnell to Harvey, who gets grabbed. Mercedes does the tidying up work. The lights, of course, on here at the MCG now. Harvey's quick kick into a pretty congested area. Tingay. Still he goes, Tingay. Barry Young, little give. Now comes back to Mercedes. Oh, that's crushed the ball.
Well, you see the Melbourne player arguing or appealing to the umpire. Everybody else knows what he's doing.
Boundary throw in. The clock ticks down. We've got 2.5 minutes left. So you have to say that time has just about beat the D's. In their 3 matches so far, they've been very competitive. Farmer across the boundary line with the footy, but they haven't been able to get 4 points on the board. The injury to Todd Viney, I think, was crucial in the outcome of today's match. He was magnificent in the first half. Alessio trying to wheel it in one-handed. Was that reel it in?
Yes, wheeling the footy in, it'd look interesting, wouldn't it?
It would. So another bounce. Alessio. Norman gets dragged down. O'Connor. He's looked better in defence, hasn't he?
Oh, he's done well.
Yeah. Kick away by Danaher. To a pretty congested area, but Barry Young's got the mark this time. Kicked a nice goal earlier, just before we were questioning his ability. Darcy makes a lead. That's goal-kicking ability from a set shot. No mark taken. Snap at goal down there by Mark Mercury. And he's put it through for behind. 2 goals, 3 against his name, taking the score to 14-14, Melbourne 12-10. So the Bombers are going to run out winners. They were behind most of the day. This is Seacamp, who's going to bring the ball back into play. Kicks it clear of hand and foot. Still that light rain falling. Somerville, Primke in front. Oh, Barry Young got met with a nice hip and shoulder. And it's all tied up right on 50 with just over a minute to go.
Peter, Essendon have kicked 9 goals, 7 since half-time to Melbourne's 3 goals, 4. And a terrific crowd here on Easter Monday. 60,057 to watch a game that Melbourne should have really shut the Bombers out. They still struggle at half-back. The 2 Phoebe boys trying defiantly to hold Essendon out. The ball, boundary throw in. Left forward pocket, nearly into the left forward pocket for Essendon. They lead by 16 points, and we're down into the last minute. So Essendon will come away with the 4 points from the MCG. The ball back towards the centre. Irving, handball, Hilton. High kick out towards the wing. No one home. Essendon mark taken by Chris Danaher. Danaher, 14 possessions. O'Connor. Grenvold a little further down the wing. Goes in short, back towards the centre. Mark is taken by Mercedes. Could play it back to Wanganeen is on his own, but elects to come to the near side wing, where Grenvold, who perhaps could have taken from O'Connor previously, has marked on centre wing. David Grenvold. In the Bombers' best 26. Can't quite keep a regular place in the 21. Kicks to half forward. Oh, down goes James Hird, tackled fiercely there by Irving and Lovell.
Might be about it.
Held in. Yes, the siren should sound. There it is. And the Bombers should be fairly happy with that. Melbourne, as we said, led by 30 points at one stage in the third term, and Essendon have won the game. The Bombers have won 14-14-98 to Melbourne 12-10-82. A victory to Essendon by 16 points, and the Melbourne coaching staff, Neil Baum, Peter Russo, Andrew Obst in the background, Richard Griffiths, the manager, football manager, are absolutely nonplussed. Peter, how did they lose the game?
Well, I think the loss of Todd Viney, Robbo, was a key point in it.
The 1995 AFL Premiership season. Brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors Australia, Qantas, McDonald's, Mobil, and Carlton Draft.
A come-from-behind victory, goals to the Bombers by Buick, who kicked 3, Mercury, Darcy and Alessio 2 each, and for Melbourne, Lyon kicked 6 and Neitz kicked 2.
7 Sports is proud to present this match as part of the 1995 Coca-Cola AFL Premiership season.
And reported today, Todd Viney, reported by field umpire Dennis Rich for misconduct in he struck Michael Long with a fist to the face in the incident which sparked that blue in the second quarter.
The 1995 AFL Premiership League ladder, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
After 3 rounds, 5 teams unbeaten: Carlton, West Coast, Essendon, Richmond and Geelong, and the 8 is made up by the 3 teams who've won 2 and lost 1, Brisbane, North and Footscray. And we go down to the bottom to the teams which have lost all 3: Sydney, Melbourne, Collingwood, St Kilda and Fitzroy. Next week's matches in round 4, and what a round we have, with games being played over 5 days, would you believe. On Friday night, it's Fremantle and Geelong at the Wacker. On Saturday, just 1 game in Melbourne, St Kilda and Hawthorn at the Park. Saturday night in Sydney, the Swans against Fitzroy. Then we go over to Sunday, and 3 games: Brisbane, Carlton, Adelaide and West Coast, and Melbourne and Footscray. And a Monday night game for premiership points for the first time: Richmond and North Melbourne at the MCG. And on Tuesday, Anzac Day, Collingwood playing Essendon, also at the MCG. Should be a beauty. Talking footy coming up with Bruce McAvaney, special guest David Parkin. Good night to you all.
That's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about, I got a long road to walk down to catch a tram to my favourite ground.
Coming up next, Talking Footy with Bruce McAvaney, Malcolm Blight and Mike Sheehan. Stay with us. And tomorrow at 8:30, the Blue Heelers team suspect a gang of racists are responsible for a break and enter at the local Chinese restaurant. Meanwhile, Nick is accused of negligence. Join the Blue Heelers team, 8:30 tomorrow on 7.
The thing about football, that's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about, the thing about football, that's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about, the thing about football, that's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about, the thing about football.
This has been a 7 Sports production.